Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I am.
That's it?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Yes, I was calling to introduce myself and to go over the claim that you filed on your homeowner's policy. Is now a good time for us to talk?
Absolutely.
Okay. And just to protect your... I'm sorry?
I much rather have it on writing. I don't feel comfortable giving you a verbal statement. I can help you, but I much rather prefer everything to be on writing.
Okay, well, I can certainly go ahead and record the conversation. That way it can be transcribed and put into the claim file if that's what you would like.
Well,
but I just wanted to go ahead and review what's going on because there isn't very much noted here other than that there is a claim. So I wanted to go ahead and review what's going on and what the damages to the home are.
What the damage were?
I just wanted to go ahead and go over the claim and to see what the damages are.
Which claim exactly? I have 3 claims.
I have all 3.
Oh, okay. You got all 3. And which one would you like to start speaking of?
It's my understanding that they are all related. Is that not correct?
No, they're separate claims. They're separate claims. See?
Okay. Well, then starting with the first one, I only have documentation here that you're sustaining an injury, but I don't have documentation about what the damage to the home is, so I just wanted to go ahead and go over that with you. But I do need to ask you a few more questions and authenticate you if that's okay.
Yeah, I don't understand the language. I prefer to do it on writing. Now here, the language that I sent you on these documents in relation. This is May 28, 2020 at 2:57 p.m. Is that the one that you're looking at?
Let me take a look.
Sure.
Yes.
What is the claim?
257. Yeah.
What is the claim number, please?
This is 058 88
05. May I ask to get it slower? 0.
Sure, of course.
5.
058
8. Okay.
88
88
68
68
885.
885. May I read it back to you so that we are on the same page?
Of course.
05 888 6 8885.
That's correct.
Okay, then we're all on the same page. Let me advise you that I am recording this conversation for accuracy purposes.
Okay, and I do need to let you know that this call may be recorded or monitored as well, so I do appreciate you letting me know.
Okay.
Just to protect your personal information and to confirm that I am speaking with the policyholder, could you confirm for me the last 4 digits of your social security number or your birth date? You have the right. I can give you the policy number is 044564543. Perfect. Could you also confirm for me the address?
The address. P.O. Box 2441, Los Lunas, New Mexico Territory, XXX-99-9998.
That is not the address that I have on file. I have an address, a physical address of a home.
Okay. Well, that's the address on the policy. However, I deny to live under the zip code, and you might make a notation on that.
Okay, but could you confirm it for me? I just need to authenticate you, and since you don't want to provide your date of birth or your social security number, I just need to authenticate something other than the policy number.
Okay, now the address is 189 Maestas Drive, Los Lunas, New Mexico, territory, and I deny living under the zip code. Please correct it to XXXX-99-98, letter N as November and D as in Delta.
I cannot make that correction. However, I have spoken with your agent, and it sounds like she has already requested those corrections, but I myself do not have the ability to make that change. Okay?
And who may be I myself?
I'm sorry?
Who may you refer to when you say I myself? May I have, please state your full given name for the record?
Okay, my name is Joelle Siegel, and I'm an All-State Adjuster in the Property Department.
May I have you spell the name for accuracy?
Sure, it's JOELLESIEGEL.
Okay, on the last one here I lost you. Okay, can you use the phonetic alphabet, please?
Sure, S as in Sierra, I as in Indigo, E as in Echo, G as in Golf, E as Echo, L as in Larry, or Lima, if you prefer.
Sierra, India, Echo, I got that much. Sierra, India, Echo.
I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you.
And in the same, I'm experiencing the same. May I have the last name? Oh, can you please spell it slowly?
Sure. Sierra, India, Echo, Golf, Echo, Lima. That's SIEGEL.
Okay, yeah, okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so I do see here that you've submitted to us a document through your agent's office. Now, as far as this policy is concerned, this is a policy for the home, and it's your homeowner's policy. Deluxe homeowners is what it's titled. So my question is, was there any damage, physical damage to the home or to your personal property?
This is the damage that I am experiencing because of someone file a claim against the property when the property is insured and the title is guaranteed. If the title is guaranteed, no one shall have any interest on the real title of the property. The house has been listed for sale by someone without any jurisdiction. It is the duty of all state to honor the claim and proceed in regard to the warranty of title, because these people at HUD are placing the property on the market. So when I purchased the insurance of title, I was promised that the title was clear of any encumbrances. And 30 years later, I got people selling my property, so I'm thinking, I am insured under the insurance of title and I'm filing a claim. Please take judicial notice that if this place goes to sale, all state insurance is hereby liable for $50 million. And it is your duty to defend this property because you did guarantee the insurance of the title, the clearness of the title. And as we speak, somebody has a foreclosure sale on the property you insure and reassure that it was free and clear of any encumbrances. Okay.
Now, the policy that you have filed this claim on is your homeowner's policy, and this is the property portion of the homeowner's policy, which covers sudden and accidental direct physical loss to the property which is insured. Has there been any direct physical loss to the property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what are the damages?
The damages is $50 million. $50 million because I am not claiming this under damage to the property. I am claiming this under damage under strict liability. Okay, I have a liability coverage and I been injured and I am covered under strict liability. However, please note that I, the Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga Abonce, is an additional insured on the policy of the state of New Mexico, the policy of the United States District Court for the state of New Mexico, and each of the listed correspondents on attachment 1 of the cases listed on page 1, which is 7 cases.
Okay.
In this claim,
you mentioned that you wanted to make a liability claim.
Yes,
Have you
ma'am.
received any lawsuits against you? Any summons or complaints?
May I finish my statement?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I thought
okay.
that you had finished. You did pause.
For the
Go ahead.
Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga is filing this claim in accordance with the Terrorist Amended Insurance Act. In this affidavit of truth, certify act of terrorism as defined on section 102(1) of the act. I am filing under strict liability and you are my insurer. Okay, however, we are listed, we are additional insurers on the policies of the trespassers. So you are not paying for anything. If you want to decline, you will be obstructing the justice and you will be liable now for $250 million on lawful money minted by the Treasury of the United States, and it is on the record. It is on the record as we speak. Please acknowledge.
I understand what you are saying.
Well,
However, I can only speak to the coverages and the policy that I do handle, which is your first-party damages on your homeowner's policy. It is not the liability portion of homeowner's policy. So the portion that I am calling regarding which these 3 claims were filed under is the property portion of your homeowner's policy, which again covers the sudden and accidental damage, physical damage to your loss, to your property. So sudden and accidental direct physical damage to your property. So what I was asking is if there is any physical damages to the property, such as a damaged roof or water damage. But it sounds to me as though there is not damages under this claim. My question to you is, did you intend to file a liability claim or did you intend to file a property claim?
Liability, it is on the record. I will repeat it again. Liability against the state of New Mexico in accordance with the Terrorist Amendments Insurance Act. In this affidavit of truth, certify act of terrorism as defined in section 102(1) of the act. Okay. Now, if I go under the liability, I am covered under the liability of my own liability policy because I am the home keeper. I am the insured. I am the insured. Okay. But listen, you will not be paying this out of your pocket because you have the right to collect from the offenders. If I go and try or make an attempt to go into the offender's insurance, I will be going in the wrong direction because the Honorable is insured by claim by policy number 044564543, and therefore the claim must be honored under the Insurance Act, the Terrorism Act, and under the liability policy of the insured.
I understand, sir. There are two different sections of the policy. I handle the first section of the policy, which is damages directly to the property. The other section of the policy, which is the liability section, I do not handle. So these three claims were filed under the property portion, and it is my understanding that there is no direct physical damage to the property. So what I can do is I can go ahead and certainly open a liability claim for you. However, I will let you know that typically that liability coverage is for when you have a lawsuit against you, not for when you are putting a lawsuit against someone else. So I can certainly file that claim so that the department which handles liability can review it. However, I only handle the property portion of the claim.
Well, the liability has to be honored. You, Allstate, will only be responsible for the claim under false advertisement of a corporate name. And we already gone to this many times, okay? When you advertise someone as a corporation without the bylaws and the articles of incorporation, that is clear forensic evidence of one Allstate insurer turning the Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga Bonce into a corporation, and therefore the Honorable has been damaged. The Honorable files claim on the amount of $50 million against Allstate Insurance because Allstate Insurance has falsely advertised the Honorable for the best part of 3 decades as a corporation without the consent of the Honorable, because the Honorable is not a corporation. The Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga is one of the people. It is also the insured. This is an act of terrorism from the insurance to the Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga Bonce, since the insurance has no authorization to turn any people into a corporation. So that's the other claim. And I know you're going to tell me, well, I only deal with property damage, and I know I'm calling you in regard of a liability claim that it is now for Allstate, but I don't cover that part, and I know that part. I never said I won. My property got a roof leak because HUD is attempting to sell the property on the market without any jurisdiction. If one Allstate insurer insured the Honorable that the title was free and clear, the title is not free and clear. So at the tune that this thieves, the HUD, is selling this property on the market. The Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga, Federal Postal Judge presiding in the Superior Court, hereby instructs to stop the sale, or one Allstate Insurance Company will be liable for $250 million if it fails to intervene under the policy of guarantee of title. And that is something that
I do not handle, and these claims were filed under your homeowner's property portion of the policy.
Whoever.
So what I can do.
Okay. Whoever filed this into the wrong file is showing to be neglecting, because the Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga never stated that the property has suffered any damage. The claim is under the guarantee of title. If this property is listed to be sold on June 19, 2020, if this happens, Please take judicial notice that one Allstate insurance company will be now liable for $250 million in lawful money minted by the Treasury of the United States. Please acknowledge the statement. I have it on record. You allow this recording. You are aware that this statement is valid and will be used in a court of law. You have the right to remain.
The recording. However,
okay.
I cannot speak for Allstate.
Okay.
So
you
do you the correct claim under the liability portion of your policy, so that someone who is familiar with that portion of the policy will be able to review and get you taken care of appropriately. At this time, there is no damage that you are claiming to the property itself. The only things that I am able to extend coverage for are those that are covered by the section of the policy that I handle, which is the damage that happens to your direct property. So I cannot speak to how Allstate would handle this on the other portion of the policy, because I have not been trained on, nor do I have the right to speak to that portion of the policy. I agree that this has been recorded, but I cannot confirm or deny that statement at this time. I will go ahead and submit the correct policy on the liability portion of your claim. That way it can be reviewed. But as far as the property claims, there is nothing to cover at this point, because there is nothing that is covered by the policy going on.
The Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga is not making a claim for damage to the property. Material damage to the property is not cited in the documentation of claim 058868885. Please take judicial notice that the record indicates no damage to the property pursuant the documentation received by Allstate on the claim file May 28, 2020 at 2:57 p.m. under policy 044564543. For the record and on the record. I certainly thank you for the call. The advice is being recorded. It is official, and I would look forward to have this properly taken care of. So, for the Honorable J. Jesús-Arriaga Abonce reserves the right to protect his protective rights and the right to proceed accordingly against all trespassers. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I will be closing these 3 claims, and I will be opening a claim under your liability portion, okay? I will send you a letter explaining.
Please forward everything on writing, and I will appreciate it. You're certainly welcome to drop me an email or to send me some hard copy on the regular mail. Everything in writing, case numbers and everything. Thank you.
Thank you.